Hello again, this is part 3 of TASA, text synchronized audio, and in this part I'm going to show you the synchronization of a translation to a master document. In part 2 I showed how we could take this master document, which is Le Médecin Généraliste, which is a French document, and synchronize it to its audio there. And in the process of doing that, we produced the synchronization information that goes in this text file. Now we want to synchronize this French master document with this English translation. So just get rid of these two. Bring up Word. So this is Microsoft Word. Hit the TASA icon, open the documents. Now this time TASA only shows you the Word documents. So where are we? There's the French one and the English one. So we want to select both of them. That's the French one. Shift to select the other one. So we've now got two documents selected. Okay. Oh, I shall need that again. Now the status, TASA status comes up. On the right hand side shows you the French one, this one here. This is the French one which we did previously, and it's complete, and it's got an audio file there. The English one in the middle down here, it's got no status and there's no audio file. You could have the translation could have an audio file, it just happens that this one doesn't have an audio file. So the only thing we can do with that is segment. Now we get two up on the, just make the text a little bit bigger, one down a bit. Now the one at the bottom, the document at the bottom is the master, the French one, and it's read only. We've segmented that one, we saw that one in part 2. The one at the top is the one we're going to segment, is the translation, which is the English one, and it's got I'll just bring the segmenting panel over so you can have a look at that under the magnifying glass. It comes up under segment 1 because in English we haven't done any segmentation yet. There's no audio for this, so the audio panel is grayed out. Previously I shown you segmenting by clicking on these MarkSeg auto select, but this time, as you notice, there's key numbers here, so instead of clicking on these buttons, when your cursor is in the text you can actually hit those keys. So that's what I'll do this time, I think. Put that back where it belongs over there. So I put the cursor into the text on the English document, and so now I hit the key to auto select F9 and then I select it. As you can see down here in the master, it's stepped on to the next segment, so I got to find the equivalent of bonjour monsieur. Click in there, auto select, mark. 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 And that's, we go down through it like that. I'll pause the video and catch up with you in a short while. Okay, you're back with me now. I've done 30 segments, and this is a good point because I've got this far down in the translation text, and as you can see here we've got a bit of French in the English, so we don't want that. These documents, this document at the top here is fully editable, so I can, as long as I edit ahead of the segments, I can edit whatever I like. So I'll change that to later. So if I click on save here, you'll be able to see when I do save it will save any changes I make to the text, but it won't save these highlight segments. So I click on, you'll notice that when I click on save, the segments disappear. So what it does is it makes all the highlights disappear, then saves the document, and then brings the highlights back again. So it's stopped on segment 30, which is this one here, the same down here in the French. So if I step it on, we're ready to mark plus tard, later. So select F9, mark. 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 I thought I'd got it wrong there for a minute there, but I haven't. It is actually all aligning correctly. Select F9, mark. Select F9, mark. Select F9, mark. Now I can't use auto select here because we've got this long sentence again, which is broken up. So that one I can select. I've selected it manually, mark. Again, I'll have to select this manually, mark. Select manually, mark. Select manually, mark. Select manually, mark. I can go back. No, I can't go. Yes, I can go back to auto select now because this is a full sentence. Mark. Mark. So we're now finished, and we've got 45 segments, which was, if you remember, it says here, you probably can't quite see it. Let's bring up the magnifier again. The master tells us how many segments there are there, and we've got the same number of segments up here. So we know where we've got it complete. Now, so the English document is now complete. So I go over to the miscellaneous and I tick complete in there, put an author, whoever did it, whatever, and then close and save. Right. So we've now aligned it. Let's have a look, see what we've got now in the files. So now we've got a new document which has appeared, which is this one here. So we've now aligned the English text and the alignment information is in this document here. There's no audio, and we've got the original 3 French documents. Okay, now let's open those documents, and this time we should see English and French. This time we've got a different status has come up. So now we've got the English document is now complete, and we can read both of them and they're aligned. Again, obviously we had no audio in that one. So I click on read there. I think, yes, as before, I think I should have to change this so that the default is print, not web. I use web because you get more text in web format, you get more text on the screen. So here we've got, I've actually opened this the wrong way round, but yes, I'll close this and do this again. Now I want the French, the master document, to be the master document at the top of the screen. So I mark that as being master. So we now do it again. Print. So I've now got the French at the top, which is the master document, and the translation at the bottom. So now I can click on any text here and
Comment puis-je vous aider?
It will speak the French.
Je suis anglais et je suis ici avec mes amis pour une excursion d'un jour en bateau.
And the underlining is corresponding, so you get the same color text, and in the segments and down the bottom here in the English one you get the underlining. So I can go to any one of these. I can go right to the bottom here, down here somewhere, click that one, and there's no audio on this, so if I wanted to be able to click in the English and get audio, I can click the French as being the default on this screen over here. So if I click in the English, I will then...
Je voudrais dire que, étant donné vos âges,
I will get the French. Right, that's it. So that's the two documents aligned. The next video, I think, will be showing how to segment a tutorial type document. That's a document which has got two languages in the same document. I'll see you next time.